Hey, it's Rebecca. And you might think this is a strange topic, yet I think as we go along, you'll see it makes perfect sense. And this will be a short video where I'm going to talk about how channeling is like shoe shopping. And why do I say that? There are so many beings of light on the planet right now, more than there ever have been. And they're here because they're desiring to help adjust the frequency of this planet and to bring more wisdom and knowledge to humanity. They're reminding me wisdom pretty much comes from experience, which they have a lot. Beings of light have been around a long, long time. So they're really desiring to channel information through light workers who agree to do so. So, whenever you've been shoe shopping, you know that you might have to try on a lot of different pairs of shoes. Sometimes you find right away, oh, this isn't comfortable. And sometimes it feels pretty good. And you walk around in the store and it feels pretty good. And then you buy the shoes. And here's the thing, even though you buy a pair of shoes that feels comfortable, you still have to break them in a little at a time. Now, why am I sharing that when I'm talking about channeling? Because your body and your energy has to adjust itself to the various energies that you channel. Most people think, oh, you can only channel one. And yet, at this time on our planet, there are many beings of light that want to bring messages, that want to bring helpful information. And the only way they can get the information here is if somebody, human, begins to take down the messages. Just sometimes you just bring them into this reality and it kind of like the frequency goes out. So, are you aware that you can actually call for the kind of being for your own personal need as well? For instance, if you were going needing comfort, these are the most comfortable walking shoes. My daughter gave them to me. She gives me all her leftover shoes because she only uses them like 3 months. Sometimes you might need comfort. So you can actually call to yourself a being of light that will give you comfort. And if it's going to give you comfort and you start writing down or feeling the energy of comfort, guess what? You're going to be a natural channel and you're going to give out that energy. So I like to show you these shoes. Okay. Aren't these pretty? These are so adorable. Now, they're not good for dancing, but they make any dress that you wear look pretty good. So sometimes it just doesn't feel like a fit if you think that you're supposed to be channeling a certain energy just because you heard that energy was good. What's really important is that you be able to tune in to what feels good to you. What energy is something that you need for right now? And whenever you bring in what's good for you, it's going to be good for everyone around you. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Just a brief little video today. It is a holiday. And for you to just be aware that you can try on the different energies, call them to you. And I know some of you are worried. How do I know that I'm going to call in a being of light? Well, if you say the word truth, truth, are you of 100% pure light? And ask 3 times. Then if they're not, they're just going to go away. However, that's something not to even be concerned about. If you have a pure heart and you're desiring to bring messages through whether it's to yourself or you really want to be of service to humanity. They're reminding me to say this again. Even when you're calling in an angel or being of light for yourself, that in itself is a service. Because when you take in the message of comfort or love for yourself, you're being a channel to yourself, and you're going to begin to radiate out that comfort. So it doesn't need to be a very complicated thing when you channel. You already are channeling something. A lot of folks are just channeling some old negative programs, and guess what? You're giving that out. So make a conscious effort to ask for the being of light that is most beneficial for you at this time. I can't close this video without letting you know about a course I'm teaching starting next week. It's advanced channeling from beginner to advanced in 4 weeks. And you might think that sounds impossible. However, if you follow the instructions, I have brain science techniques. I'm getting a lot of information from Thoth the Atlantean, who wrote the Emerald Tablets over 36,000 years ago. So there's a link down below if you think you'd really like to be of service to humanity and really channel in helpful energies and understand how that you can have a frequency linkage that's just going to make it so easy for you to receive messages. And aren't we all here to be of greater service? Now, if you're not subscribed yet, I invite you to do so and tap that little bell. It will give you notice when I'm channeling or just having a video. And by the way, in a couple days, I'm going to be doing a live channeling of Thoth, whom I've never channeled before. And he asked me to just set up a live stream and do it and not even know what we're going to talk about. And he says this. I think you're going to like this. He says that what he says depends on who's going to be watching. That he'll be feeling into the needs, who's going to be watching live and who's going to be watching in the future. This is Rebecca, and I thank you for watching this brief video. Remember that you can call to yourself that being of light for whatever need you do. And I do want to say this before I go. You may think, oh, for prosperity, I got to have Lakshmi. And it just might not be your best fit. So like for prosperity, you can actually call, send to me the being of light that can most help me with prosperity. Send to me the being of light that can most help me with healing my body, with healing my mind, with advancing in spirit. And you don't have to know their name. When you call a being of light by their office, every being of light have an office that they hold. The one most suited to help you will come to you. So if you have questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll answer them personally. This is Rebecca. I'm wishing you love, and I'll see you in a video again very soon. Bye-bye.